Hello and welcome back to our series, ChatGPT for Churches, Part 4. Today's video is inspired by one of my amazing customers who did ask about how they can kind of get information to help fill in their church website. I thought this was such a great question because it can be a lot to fill out a website, and you do want to know what core information is necessary for your audience to know, and some things just don't come top of mind. So today, what I'm going to do is provide a couple of prompts to help you first just get an idea of what type of essential information should be included on a church website. And not to say that you need all these things, but some essential details that you can pick and choose from to display on your church website. Also from there, we're going to then use the information ChatGPT gives us and request that it makes prompted information written out for us that we can then copy and paste into our website pages and customize. All right, so the first prompt that I have today is, what essential copy do I need for a church website? And copy is just referring to the language and the details. So I'm gonna go ahead and click enter. You'll notice that we're on ChatGPT 5. Apparently this thing's even greater. So it's doing a lot for us these days, isn't it? This is an incredible tool. Not that we are to be dependent on it. We have a great mind, but it's great to have this help. So, okay, this prompt has said that for a church website, you want to make sure your copy answers 3 big questions about who you are, what you believe, and how they can get involved. That's great. So it also gives some details here on what you can include on each page of your website. So if you have multi-pages, this is fantastic, or you can probably have a long landing page that covers these different sections. So you have the home page and the about page, ministries and programs page, visitors, plan your visit page, events, sermons and media details, giving page, a contact page, and accessibility and special notes if it relates. So fantastic. You have here already a full list using this simple prompt. What essential copy do I need for a church website? So using that prompt, pick and choose. What is it that you need more assistance with getting more copy on for your website? So let's say that you need a little help with your welcome message. Or maybe let's say that you need a little more detail on how you can concisely describe your mission and your vision statement. Okay, so I would just go ahead and let's see, we're gonna just pick out one today. Let's start with the homepage, make this simple. Welcome message, short, warm, and inviting, sets the tone for your church personality. Awesome, so I'm just gonna copy and paste this. You can use Control-C on your keyboard or just right click and copy, it depends on your device. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna paste this down here where it asks for anything and customize it, of course, to what I need it to do. Now, if you like this list, don't forget that you can go ahead and click copy here and copy it over into a Word document, a Google document, a Canva document, or you can request for it to download it in a PDF as a list. So you could just have it printed out and you can reference it a lot easier. But either way, right now we're gonna focus on asking it to create a welcome message. So create a welcome message. I'm just gonna put the cursor here, create a welcome message. That is, and then it already gives you a brief summation on what they recommend. It recommends that is short, warm, and inviting, sets the tone for our church's personality. We could say enthusiasm and mission to call others towards the faith in Jesus Christ. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and see what that does. Look at that. That was really quick. It took like half a second. I think that this new ChatGPT is quite fast. And so it reads, here's a short, warm, and inviting welcome message that sets a tone of enthusiasm and mission. Okay, welcome to your church. You can fill in the name. We're a family of believers passionate about sharing the love and truth of Jesus Christ. Whether you're exploring faith or ready to grow deeper, we invite you to join us as we follow him together and share his hope with the world. Now, this is a great starting point. Feel free to, again, just copy and paste this over by either highlighting the text and selecting Control-C on your keyboard or selecting copy down here. Be careful when you do copy it all because it will include its own suggested question next here or its inquiry, and you don't want that. So just keep in mind of how that copy works down here. All right, excellent. So that worked out pretty well with a nice quick message. You can copy and paste this over into a document and just keep working your way through the different pages to have that information all in one place if you so choose. So let's try another one. So here is like a church story. You can copy and paste in your church story and ask it to rewrite it. However, I do caution that keep in mind, though you're using a free tool, you are willfully giving over your personal information, and I recommend seeking advice from a lawyer or a minister or your pastor in charge if that is something that you're led to do. But if not that, then you can again just use other options here for it recommending on what it could give you. So let's try the frequently asked questions. So let's go ahead and copy that, or not even do that, just use it as a reference. Let's go down to ask anything, and we're gonna, sorry for the background noise, we're going to now ask it to create a frequently asked question, FAQ. I think it'll recognize that abbreviation. Create a frequently asked question list for first time members attending church. Let's see what it gives us. First time guest, FAQ. What time should I arrive? Where should I park? What should I wear? What happens during the service? Is there something for my kids? And again, you can customize this to be so different. Create an FAQ list for members a part of the women's ministry. So you can tailor it, but these questions help give you some ideas. And I think that's the whole point. Get as much information and ideas as you can from ChatGPT to help guide you on you customizing it to what you would actually want to put in there. So it just takes a little bit of simple steps, simple questions here to get out a lot of information to help guide you along. Okay, so I hope that this was very helpful for you, just seeing how you can use ChatGPT to give you ideas, to gather some information on how your website should be laid out, and how even the copy, the information can be displayed like in the welcome message to help you to go ahead and curate it for your own website. All right, thank you so much, and until next time.